Is it on? I don't have earrings. Just a second. How do I always forget earrings? All my new dancing shoes. I gotta get up in this club and dance with you. Come on, get on in. Oh Lord, have every mercy that can fit on my soul. Do you hear they playing my song? Better hurry up and get it for the track goes on. There we go. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I ain't even turned the comments on. Okay, they're on now. It's hot as hell. Okay, I can't. The heat ain't been on like all day. I just hope when I get in there, I see you. Where is? So what? Too much. Is that there? It's not centered. Whatever. Standing. All right. Why is Angry Grandma on my screen? I'm so sorry. I hope it cool off in here because it's hot as balls as of right now. Let's get rid of that. And bring the comments back. Thank you, Duran. It's hot. Thank you, Duran. It's hot. Thank you, Duran. It's hot. My fan is not available at the moment. I just had to open the patio door. It's hot as fuck in here. Maybe it's the black jacket. Anywho, welcome to the Library Live, everybody. I feel like I need to go get the fan. I feel like I need it. I need it in my life. How you guys doing? I hope you guys had a great week. How was your week? How was your week? I had a good week. And I don't say that often, but I called off work yesterday, and besides that, that was a joy in itself. So I had a really good week because I only worked 4 days. 4-day weeks should be a thing. 4-day work weeks should be a thing. I really think they should. Because me not having to work on Wednesday and then being off today, and then I thought this morning, I was like, oh, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Then I was like, wait, tomorrow's only Friday. I'm off Friday. Oh, this is beautiful. So I'm petitioning for 4-day work weeks. That's just me. I don't know how y'all feel, but I'm down with it. It is hot. We have had, the last 24 hours have been absolutely magical, if you will. We dropped the Library Live book club. First book that we will be going over for the book club is none other than The Queen, Dance Your Dance, Lorianne Gibson book that was released yesterday, the 16th. It was released on the 16th, and I pre-ordered. So, because I don't play about the Queen of Dance, Miss Lorianne Gibson. So I pre-ordered mine. Mine came yesterday. And I have had my head in this book since. I'm super excited. On next week's show is when we're going to do the trivia question, if you will, for a chance to win a Dance Your Dance copy if you haven't gotten one already. And if you do, then guess what? You'll have 2. Shit. And that's just that on period. So brush up on your Lorianne Gibson knowledge. It's not going to be an easy question. Well, I mean, it depends. I have the question already. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'll just let you know. It's way back Wednesday, if you will. So next week, we'll be doing a trivia question. For a chance to win the Dance Your Dance copy, be prepared. And by then, I will have another very special surprise included in your copy of the book, which I'm really excited about. I can't wait for those to get here, but I'll tell you about those later. Also, she posted us. Did you see it? If you follow Lorianne Gibson, she posted our posts on her, what you call a little thing, a little story situation. I cried. I really cried. Hey, boo. I was so excited. So, shout out to Lorianne Gibson. Shout out to all the dream warriors of the world. I am wearing my signature, no longer available, circa 2008, 9-ish. It had to be 8 because I wore this hoodie. I wore one to after prom. So it had to be circa 2008. The signature Boom Cat hoodie. No, you can't get one because they're unavailable. I'm sorry. I got 2. I just got 2. I do. So, in reading this book, or beginning to read, I read chapter 1 already. I read chapter 1 weeks ago when I did the pre-order. But yesterday, and I want to share this little passage with y'all, and then the rest we'll get to sharing as of the March 5th, or 6th, and we'll get into the book for real. But I have got to share because I feel like this portion, or this little stanza, if you will, smacked me out of my bed last night, right on time with my spirit. And this is why I tell you guys that I love Lorianne Gibson to death. And I want you guys to get this book. It's not just for dancers. It's for anybody who has a dream of doing something that maybe you're not necessarily doing right now. Or for that fact that you are doing and you want to go to the next level. This is a book for you. But this portion, and this is how I know the universe aligns properly with what's going on in lives and things of that nature. Because this smacked me down. Because when I tell you this, she took this right out of my life. Let me read it to y'all. She says, human beings, how do we reconcile those kinds of conflicting feelings? We all have them at some point, no matter what education we're pursuing or what line of work we get into. This is the part that knocked me out of my bed and had me crying. Y'all know I'm emotional anyway, so I cried about it. Here's what she had to say. Maybe you felt it when you're really good at your job and you go for that promotion, but at the same time, there's a part of you that wants to quit and do something else. I hollered. I was like, ah! I was like, this is exactly how I feel right now in my life right now, my marketing job. I'm at my zenith at this place, and I want to do more, but I just want to quit at the same time. What do I do with these conflicting feelings? She's going to teach you in this book. Dance Your Dance. Lorianne Gibson. Available now where all books are sold. That's that. So, now that we got that out the way, let the mess roll. So, let's get into, first of all, congratulations to our girl Lauryn Hill. Over the week, her Miss Education Lauryn Hill album was certified diamond. And she is now one of, I believe, the only females in rap to have a diamond album. So shout out to Miss Lauryn Hill. I find it awfully funny that it took this long for this album to go diamond, because it's a great album, if you will. It came out so long ago. She has no plans on a follow-up. But, yeah, congratulations to Miss Lauryn Hill. Somebody posted something that was really confusing. Excuse me. And then I was reminded, I went on to Spotify and I was like, this doesn't really count as an album if you ask me. It's one of them like unplugged MTV situations where like it's like her studio, like she does like acoustic versions. I don't consider that an album. This is an album. So she only has one album. Somebody posted on Twitter like she was the first female rapper to have all of her albums go diamond or something like that. And we was like, wait a minute. She only has one album. So, maybe that was shade. It probably was shade, now that I think about it. That was somebody trying to be shady. Yep, I knew it. So, anywho, congratulations to Miss Lauryn Hill and the Miss Education of Lauryn Hill. If you haven't heard the album, where have you been? And you probably too young to be sitting here anyway. So that's that. um, let's fire off, and I'm gonna make this real quick because I just wanted to, because I felt that I know why, but I just want to share my opinion and let y'all know how I feel, and y'all tell me if y'all feel the same way. So Sierra and Russell Wilson were on the cover of GQ magazine this month, and for some reason, now I'm not gonna say it's all, but I'm gonna say the mass majority of black straight men were clowning Russell, gathering Russell for the way he loves on Sierra and things of that nature. I think one of the quotes from the interview was like, my biggest fear in life is losing Sierra. Like, just real cute, lovey-dovey like shit. And the straights, straight people bother me a lot more than they probably should. And we're going to talk about another straight in a minute. But let me just... So the question was that was coming up on social media is, why do y'all feel it necessary to gather down Russell Wilson every time he talks about how much he loves his wife? Like, why is that such an issue with mostly... Let me close this. Hold on just a second. Give me a second. Just a second. Because now I'm cold. And I'll be hot again in like 10 minutes. Why is it such an issue that this man loves his wife so much? Let me scoot this over. Why is that such an issue with black straight men? I have a proposition. It's because y'all hate black women. I said it. It's because, in my opinion, heterosexual black men, not all of y'all, but a majority of y'all, hate black women. And y'all hate to see someone loving on a black woman. That's just my opinion. Take it for just what it is. You don't see this shit coming from any other nationality or things of that nature. Why is it prominently the black men who have an issue with Russell Wilson loving on Sierra? Why is that an issue? He ain't loving on you or your girl. So why is it an issue? Because he's raised the bar for what black love may look like in a public figure? Maybe that's it. Maybe that could be one. But I told y'all what I think it is. I believe black straight men hate black women, and y'all do not like to see a black man wholeheartedly loving on a black woman. That's just what it is. Period. Y'all say it all the time. People, all the other cultures hate black women and all that stuff, but y'all got to take some accountability at this point. It's y'all motherfuckers too. It's y'all straight black men and y'all issues that y'all feel like y'all don't need to sit in therapy for, even though y'all should be the first motherfuckers sitting up on a big comfy couch. But I digress. I just wanted to come out here and show some love. So thank you to Russell Wilson for expressing yourself and expressing how much you love your wife, because I think it's cute. And shout out to you. And I love Sierra from back in the Let Me See You 1-2 step. I bet you want my goodies days. So that's just that. And we're moving on. And we'll talk about little Boosie raccoon head ass in a minute, because he done pissed me off. Saucy Santana has a show coming to Zeus Network. Zeus Network is handing out shows like government cheese, and I am here for all of it. So let's get into the trailer and then we'll talk. Here we go. Is this turned all the way up? Hey, Auntie Reese.
Yeah, I'm looking for love. You know the vibes. Hey, bring your wallet. It's the vibe. Stop playing, start to play the vibe. Trying to walk me down the aisle, ain't your ride. What's biggest in your pockets ain't pride.
Yow.
It's the vibe.
I love Santana. Get saucy with Santana. So that's coming to Zeus Network. I don't know when, but I will subscribe to Zeus for this kind of mess. I love Saucy Santana because he is, first of all, he's hilarious. Them little exchanges him and Young Miami and JT be having on Instagram and things of that nature, I live for. He's so comical. And not to mention, he's a decent rapper. He out-raps some of you girls down to the, you loving hip-hop girls, quite frankly. He one of the only ones on Loving Hip Hop that actually put out music. So, and the music is good, if you ask me. But nonetheless, I love me some Saucy Santana, and I will absolutely be subscribing to Zeus for this. They don't have a date yet, but it's coming soon to a Zeus network near you. Now listen, VH1 is pissed. VH1 is about to send Zeus a cease and desist letter if they didn't already, because Zeus Network is taking all they Love and Hip Hop cast members and giving them shows on the sideline. And these cast members, because they ain't got shit else better to do, is taking these shows. So Love and Hip Hop, Mona, you better what T.S. Master say, step your pussy up, because Zeus Network is coming for y'all. And I find it, I'm for it. Zeus Network, get into it. Get Viacom, get all the Viacom's money. Because shit, they ain't doing nothing with Love and Hip Hop. They, quite frankly, need to recast most of the goddamn seasons. I ain't cared to actually watch Love and Hip Hop since Jocelyn beat everybody ass on the stage. I don't remember when that happened, what season that was, but when Jocelyn and Stevie came to that reunion and was higher than a kite and whooped everybody ass on that stage, that was the last time I watched Love and Hip Hop, because that was like, this is my kind of mess. Yes, go off, y'all. So, other than that, Love and Hip Hop is kind of stale at this point. So, y'all better do something, Mona. Find some story casts and things of that nature. Maybe y'all can brew something up with Zeus and do like a joint venture. But y'all gotta do something to get your step coochies up. Speaking of Love and Hip Hop, what a perfect segue into this mess. So Apryl Jones. Let's talk about Apryl Jones. So Apryl, you may remember from maybe like the first couple of seasons of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She was Omarion's girlfriend and also the mother of his 2 children, right? I believe 2 children. She is currently dating Dr. Dre. Apparently, they've been dating for some time now, according to her good friend Moniece. Or I don't know if you would call her a friend after she had spilled all your business on the internet, but whatever. Moniece told us that they've been dating. She been knew about the shit. It ain't nothing new to her, so she's not really here to talk about it. But why we're talking about Apryl is not that. It's because she did an interview with Madame Noir. I want to say it was Madame Noir. And in that interview, she stated that she never had a desire to do the show. And the only reason that she did the show because Omarion's management thought it would be a good look to show that he was not gay. Apparently, there were these rumors that Omarion was gay at some point, and they wanted to put out that he was not. So y'all get on this show, y'all show how in love y'all are, y'all had the kids and things of that nature, just so that we can show the world that Omarion isn't gay. Now, I don't recall, and I like to think my ear has been to the streets for a very long time when it comes to this pop culture things, but I don't recall ever hearing rumors about Omarion being gay. I don't. I heard about Raz B and the whole, Marcus Houston, Chris Stokes situation, and Raz B always said it was all of them that were sexually assaulted, but I never heard that Omarion was a flaming hot Cheeto. Never once in my life. Now, Jerry Bear told me that Jerry Bear from the Everything and Then Some podcast, shout out to them, my good Judies. He says it was some rumors back when B2K first came about. So that had to be 2000, I was in middle school, so 2002, 3-ish, somewhere in there. That's when B2K first hit the scene. So maybe back then I didn't care enough to pay attention. But when I started caring, I don't remember any of this. So, Apryl, listen to me. I don't know what the fuck you got going on in your spirit, but even if that was the case, why the fuck did you feel the need to speak on it? Like, I feel like Apryl is struggling. she's got this situation going on with Dr. Dre now, and he ready to whoop her ass and Monique's ass for spilling the goddamn tea. And you know he abusive, so he'll do it. He whooped everybody else's ass, Michelet, his current wife, allegedly. All alleged. Because you ain't finna sue my ass, because I ain't got it. You gonna be mad as hell. You gonna be taking these wall fixtures down. That's what your payment gonna be, because you ain't gonna get no money out of my ass, and that's just on period. Anyway, Apryl, I think you tired. I think you're struggling. You have nothing better to do, and I think you're trying to get back on Love and Hip Hop, if you ask me. Because at this point, you really have no employable skills, besides the fact that you have Omarion's children, and I don't necessarily think that's an employable skill, but in Hollywood, I guess employable skills are different than what they would be for us normal people. Apryl, go to hell. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to say. Apryl, go to hell. In so many words. Oh, I don't like her. I never liked Apryl. Something about her always just rubbed me the wrong way. And rub you the right way. Anyway, I don't like you, Apryl, and that's just that on period. And go to hell. Moving on, I don't want to get into, because when I get to talking about Lil Boosie, I want to make sure I go off. So I'm going to hold him for a little while. Let's talk Ariana Grande, Doja Cat, and Meg Thee Stallion real quick, in case you missed it. I told you I was staying up all night for this last week. This is the video for 3435 that premiered last Thursday. I think it was like Thursday night, because it was right after the show went off, so I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys about it. I liked it. I told y'all, visuals usually make me like the song a lot more. Had she released the visual first, I would have definitely been here for the song. But it was a cute little video. It was super simple. It was just them three. It wasn't a bunch of extra shit. They was in a hotel doing girly shit and being cute and sexy and things of that nature. I liked it. It was real cute. And what's that girl? One of these girls. Is it one of these girls? No. Who is? No, that's Cardi B. I'll talk about her in a minute. Sorry, false alarm. But nonetheless, the video is available now on all streaming platforms and on the YouTubes and on the wwws and on the iTunes Musics for you girls who got that. I'm not paying for that shit, but I'm just saying, if you're interested, get into it. Listen, let's talk about Ted Cruz real quick, because y'all know I don't talk political things and things of that nature, but this shit cracked me up so hard that I felt the need to put it on, not only put it on the page, but come to y'all and talk about it. So Ted Cruz is the senator, right? Texas senator down in Texas. Now, for you girls who are down in Texas, we are sending love and heat and positive energy and things of that nature down to y'all, because y'all down there going through. I didn't know. I had to ask somebody, because I felt like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I've lived in Cleveland my whole life, and we ain't never had them kind of problems when it snowed. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on in Texas that y'all motherfuckers is flooding and water shooting out the ceiling and shit? And somebody informed me. I was thinking maybe it's because maybe the pipes are bursting because they're not used to it being, cold. So, and indeed, that was the answer. So, they got pipes busting, water shooting out the ceiling, people's homes getting fucked up, people ain't got no heat, electricity, gas, water, energy to find any of the above. People is boiling water with candles. It's going down in Texas. And Lord knows, if you've been waiting on FEMA, you'll be waiting just like them people in New Orleans was waiting after Hurricane Katrina. But that's a whole nother story. We're not here to talk about that. But anyway, so Mr. Senator Fish, Ted Cruz, was caught yesterday with his motherfucking luggage. His luggage, girl. He had luggage. He didn't have like an overnight bag. He had luggage on his way with his family to fucking Cancun. He packed his shit. He said, y'all pack y'all shit. We getting the fuck up out of here. Packed their bags and decided they was going to Cancun. So after we found out that he was going to Cancun, all over the internet, all over the WWWs, dragging his ass down, bullying him, Like, what kind of shit? You mean to tell me we struggling over here in Texas, we freezing and shit, and you gonna pack your shit and move to Beverly, and we just gonna sit here and deal, and you gonna come back and everything will be all peaches and roses and shit? Fuck you. That's what they were saying to Ted. So, after backlash, Ted decided to come back today, and here's what the fuck Ted had to say. This is what Ted had to say. With school canceled for the week, our girls asked to take a trip with friends. Wanting to be a good dad, I flew down with them last night and am flying back this afternoon. My staff and I are in constant communication with somebody on the back end. I don't care about the rest of the statement. Let me just discuss the first portion. How the fuck you gonna blame this on the kids? I don't know what kind of kids you raising, but I ain't never asked my parents to go to Cancun for vacation. Never in my 20 years of life, 30 depending on who you ask, have I asked my parents, Dwayne or Debbie, can y'all take us to Cancun for vacation? That's not somewhere kids go for vacation. Kids want to go like Disneyland. Shit, I don't even think I ever asked could we go to Disneyland, because I didn't care. I wasn't that kind of kid. But that's a whole nother story. Like, kids want to go to Disneyland, like the amusement park, Disney World. Last I recall, ain't no fucking Disneyland or Disney World in Cancun. Sir, you gonna put this off on them damn kids. That's fucked up. And the kids probably like, oh, really, Dad? Really? If they anything like the millennials and they do like the vocal fry, they're like, really, Dad? Really? Is that really what you told the media? That we wanted to go to Cancun? Like, them kids probably having fun playing in the snow. I ain't never seen snow a day in their lives. They probably having a field day in the snow, and you said, pack up your shit, we going to Cancun. That's for grown, sexy people. That's who go to Cancun, grown, sexy people. Like, sir, don't tell me no lies. This ain't even a lie you can tell me and get away with. Because when I first read the statement, I was like, lies. You a lying ass bitch. No child. I don't care what tax bracket you are in. There are no children that say, Dad, can you take me to Cancun for vacation? None. And if you can find me one, I'll pay it. And I'll say I was wrong. But until then, I'ma stick with what the fuck I'm saying. Ted, you dead ass wrong. And they pulled your car. Get your ass back over here and be with your people and help us, bitch. We going through. Water shooting all out the ceiling and shit. We don't know what to do with ourselves. And you talking about some we going to Cancun with a full bag. The luggage. Farrah's luggage. He probably had the exact amount of luggage Farrah had. And I'm sure Farrah had a decent amount of luggage. You pulled all the luggage. But you said you was just dropping them off. Like it's around the corner. You dropping them off and you was going to come back. Ted, fuck you. You not finna sit here and lie to me. That's what you not going to do. Not on my watch. Alright. Speaking of not on my watch, let's watch. We have got to watch, because I want y'all to be as excited about this as I am. Granted, I'm only excited for one reason, but after seeing the trailer, I'm even more excited about the Mortal Kombat movie. So we about to watch. Be prepared. Let me turn it on. Here we go. And I got my weaponry.
7 years ago, on a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive.
Y'all watch the trailer. I'm going to be over here doing weaponry and shit. Wait, that's just one. But wait, there's more. Y'all still watching? Don't watch me, watch them.
Reference a great tournament. No champions. A dragon market. I think it's an invitation to fight for something known.
Yeah.
As Mortal Kombat.
Yes. Yes.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I cannot wait.
KOMBAT. The fate of Earth is in our hands. No matter how many of my people you put in the ground,
My bitch, did you see her? Yes. Look at girl, big ass. I done fucked around and got hot again. Look at this shit. Blood and gore and all of that. Yes.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
Oh, bitch. April 6th fucking 10th. Do not call my phone. Do not look for me. I am going to be in the house twirling these motherfuckers for my life. Do you hear me? That's what I'm going to be doing all day. Do not look for me. I've been practicing. I've always been prepared with my size, you know. I don't play. I've always been prepared. So, and I got my let me make sure I get this right. Wakikashi that I got from my Uncle Greg, rest his soul. I'm prepared with that too. Come on in the room, Mortal Kombat, April 16th. So be prepared. Let me put these down because listen, they're sharp. All of these are sharp. These daggers and things that I keep in this house, everything is sharp. So be prepared. I'm so excited about this. I have been waiting on this since they fucked up that last movie and it was a hot, funky ass mess. So now HBO Max said, we got something for y'all hoes. Did you see my bitch Melina? Did you see my bitch Melina in there about to give life? I'm so glad they left Kitana punk ass out because you know I don't like her. I stand Melina, if you will. So I'm excited. April 16th, HBO Max or in theaters. Will the theaters even be open back by then? Are the theaters open now? Is a better question. I don't even know. I stopped checking. Like I'm like, fuck it. If it's everything's on HBO Max on that little stick, so I don't have no reason to even check for the goddamn movies at this point. But neither here nor there. I am excited. I cannot wait. And I mean, when I say don't call me, my phone will be off. I'm turning the bitch off all day. So somebody gonna have to come around here and see about me and make sure I'm alive. But don't even come by. Don't come by until the 17th. Okay? That's just that. So I'm excited. Who's your favorite Mortal Kombat character? Leave it in the comments. Clearly you know mine. I don't play. I've been whooping ass with Melina since I was a little tiny top of Christ. And I mean whooping ass with Melina. My brothers couldn't take me. They could not take me. They just couldn't understand how I could be whooping ass with Melina. And they got like, I think one of my brothers was a Sub-Zero fan. And the other one was always, of course, a Scorpion fan. So, and here I am whooping both of y'all ass. Tagging ass with Melina. The baddest bitch. She's the Jocelyn of Mortal Kombat. That's just that. Moving on. Okay, now that I got down my spirit. Alright. Let's talk briefly about Justin this little apology, because I don't think we talked about it last week. No, we didn't, because this was, yeah, we didn't get to it last week. Okay. Here's Justin and his apologies. So he apologized to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson in a very lengthy post that I'm not going to read the entire post, but I'll just take like a couple of snippets out and tell y'all what he had to say. So after the Free Britney documentary situation went down, Justin felt the need to get on the internet, on Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter internet, that is, and give us his halfway-ass apology about how he was in a misogynistic world and, oh my God, what's happening? I didn't know. I mean, I knew, but I didn't say nothing. Oh my God, this, that, and the third. Here's just a small specific part. Excuse me. I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, both individually, because I care for and respect these women, and I know I failed. There was another part over here I want to get into. The industry is flawed. It sets men, especially white men, up for success. It's designed this way. As a man in a privileged position, I have to be vocal about this. Because of my ignorance, I didn't recognize it for all it was while it was happening in my own life. But I do want to, I do not want to ever benefit from others being pulled down again. So that's all I want to get into. Now listen, Justin. This is just my personal take on an apology. I don't care for that's like, you could text that. Like, I don't care for a text message apology. I need to see your face. I need to see exactly how sorry you are in your face, in your eyes when you say that. That's what I want. For me. That's just how I feel about an apology. Don't run me no bullshit, because you could have texted that. That could have been a text you could have sent to Brittany and Janet. And it's 20 years later. Listen, I had to go on the internet and find Janet Jackson's Super Bowl performance because I didn't remember anything from it but the titty part. That was all I remember. I had no idea it was her, Nelly, all the St. Lunatics, Diddy, Kid Rock came out at one point, and then Justin came out. So all these motherfuckers on this stage, and the one person that went down for it was Janet. And 20 years of foolishness, and now all of a sudden you want to be sorry. I don't buy it. You can keep this text message apology, Justin, and until you decide to call Janet and do an Instagram live or something like that, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And Brittany too. Because she did her wrong, and you see her all acting crazy, taking these little psycho pictures behind a white wall, looking like she in an asylum, doing my girl wrong. The Brittany Jean Spears. You gonna sit and do her wrong? Oh, okay. But that's just that. I just wanted to get that off my chest, Justin. I don't want to hear it or I don't want to read it. I want to see it. I want to see your lips say, sorry, apologize, my bad, oops, I did it again. Something like that. That's something along those lines. I need to see. And that's just that. I done fucked around and got hot. Alright, let's get to it, because I'm ready to go live on 5 on this motherfucker. So, Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan are minding their young love business, being cute and shit of that nature on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, all over the WWWs. Wait a minute, I got a long comment. Y'all know I love a long comment. I apologize, but if it's something, it has to be face to face. Period. Right, you could have got on FaceTime. It's 2020-23. Everybody got FaceTime. Even the people who don't, we can download that Google Duo that you Android girls still use. No shade, just saying. We can download Google Duo on our phones and we can talk. Just saying. All right, Lori and Michael. So like I said, they've been minding their business, you know, doing whatever they do in love and being cute and shit. Lil Boosie, for whatever reason, and I'm a fire off on him, but be clear, Vlad, you gonna get it too. Vlad is really gonna get it because first of all, I don't understand y'all's obsession with Vlad TV. Black people, what is y'all obsession with Vlad TV? And why is he like the go-to for urban media on the internet and things of that nature? I don't understand. This is a Russian man. I was going to say Russian white man, but I guess they're kind of one and the same. Russian at that. Is a white man from Russia. And for some reason, all the blacks feel it necessary to go to Vlad and talk y'all shit. I don't understand how that concept works. I'd much rather, y'all know I don't fuck with the Shade Room girls. I'd much rather you go over there and talk your shit. And I don't even fuck with the Shade Room. But at least I know they black they black like this, not like this, but they at least black. Vlad is from Russia. Where's Russia's over there somewhere? Over there. Nonetheless, sidetrack. So Lil Boosie and Vlad had the nerve to sit down and have a full, I don't even know where this conversation came from. Like, it was just so random. He just like popped up, okay, let's talk about Lori Harvey. Okay, what about Lori Harvey? He decides, Vlad, with his Russian ass, to go through an alleged body count list for Lori Harvey. Because he knows who she slept with. He knows this apparently. These ain't just people he was, or Lori Harvey was seen walking down the street with. Apparently, according to Vlad, who y'all fucks with, these are people Lori Harvey have slept with. And then, okay, let me just start with the body count, because it's just the reads are flowing in my head. I have to contain. So Vlad goes through the list. Lil Boosie sitting there nodding his punk ass raccoon eye head, agreeing and shit. My issue with the entire interview is, why in the Sam fuck hell are we so concerned with Lori Harvey's coochie? Why in the fuck? There should only be two people concerned with Lori Harvey. Actually, dare I say there should only be one person concerned with Lori Harvey's coochie, and that's Lori Harvey. That is it. Not even Michael B. Jordan should be concerned with Lori Harvey's coochie at this point. And they dating. My issue is, Lil Boosie, I don't understand. Like, you gotta have some music to make. You gotta you gotta take your insulin. Like, something, there has to be a priority. You have your own damn kids who you have admitted to openly having a grown ass woman pop up and sexually assault, but you worried about Lori Harvey's coochie. You need to be worried about your children's ding-dings that you had that woman, who I'm sure you didn't have tested, came in and sucked them off at whatever age they were. What was it, 14 and 12? 14 and 12. I'm sure you didn't have that woman tested before you had her come in there and rape your children, but you worried about Lori Harvey's coochie. That's our concern. Do you not have a wife or a girlfriend? You are also the same motherfucker that's down to the Instagram thirst trapping and paying women $1,000 to lay it low and spread it wide. You are a slum of a black man. You ain't shit and your mama ain't shit. And them raccoon eyes that you got going on, you need to be figured. You need to up your insulin. While you worried about motherfucking Lori Harvey's coochie, you need to get the diabetes in order. Cause that's where that's from. I know. I had to research it. Cause I was on the slow track. I was on the slow track to a diabetes, but Lord knows I found a way. I found how to bring that A1C back down. I was like, yeah, okay, so I'm all right, but I know what the fuck it looks like. And sir, you need to get your insulin in order and quit worrying about her fucking coochie. And Vlad, I just don't know what it's gonna take. Sadly, black people do shit like this. As much as I hate it, we do. We gonna watch the shit. We gonna watch it. We gonna repost it. And we gonna sit and kiki about it. As much as I would love to be like, boycott Vlad, we won't. I can. I mean, I watch for research purposes. Normally, I don't fuck with Vlad TV. But when I saw this, I was like, oh, let me make sure I watch this. So when I get ready to gather a bitch, I can make sure I'm gathering correctly. Lil Boosie, you have other things to worry about. Like I said, including your own goddamn children's STD and HIV testing than Lori Harvey and her coochie. Because I'm sure it's just fine. I'm sure. I don't know her, but I'm pretty sure it's just fine. Now I'm cold again. I told y'all I was going to keep getting hot and cold. I'm Katy Perry. Anywho, all of y'all ain't shit. Vlad, Boosie, and anybody else who supports the bullshit. Because I don't. And I think it's fucked up for you to sit there and do that shit. Now, moving on. Let's see. There's something else I was supposed to... Just a second. I don't have nothing in here that's inappropriate, so I'll be alright. Let's see. We talked about... Let's talk about B. Simone. I got my good Judy's in here on the neighborhood talk. Oh, Nicki Minaj. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad. Oh my God. So Nicki Minaj's dad was killed in a hit and run on Monday, I want to say, in Queens. Was it Queens? Long Island. Long Island. Some man just ran him down and kept going. Just fucked up. Luckily, the guy has been caught since then. He turned himself in yesterday morning. So that's a good thing. But sending love and praise and love and happiness to Nicki Minaj and her people. Just a tragic way to go. You just gonna run me down and keep going? Ugh. Who else went like that? Our girl from not 3OW, the other group, Black, Natina. I heard she's got a 9 to 5, but walking in after 12. Y'all know that song. Zeus Cordell. Oh, Cordell. Okay, this is it. So Cordell, let me go back to the page. So Cordell Stewart, for whatever reason, has felt it necessary to come and talk about his past on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and his relationship with Portia Williams from back in the day. So for you girls who don't know, Portia and Cordell were married. They got a divorce, just wasn't working out, XYZ. Cordell back in the day, and it shocked me if people didn't know this. I posted about this. Like, I was like, I don't understand how y'all didn't know. I knew. And this was back in 1998. I mean, I didn't pay much attention, but somebody told me, at least when I started paying attention to this kind of stuff, that Cordell was tipping and dipping down to the Atlanta streets. But anyway, according to Cordell, a police officer started a rumor that he was down to the park in Atlanta. Funky Dineva told me this years ago. Funky Dineva's the one that told me that he was caught down to the park with some man all in between his legs and things of that nature in the park in broad daylight. And that started the whole rumor of, Kenya, when Kenya first got there, that's when they started with the whole Portia was the beard and, Cordell's one of the girls and things of that nature. Now, I, for one, have no reason to believe that because he was arrested for this. Like, you were literally arrested for this. This wasn't like somebody saw you and you like pulled your pants up real fast and then just like kept moving. No, you were put in a cop car for this. So, excuse me, who lying? Who lying? And for me, if we're all being adults here, I just don't see how it's possible for you to be engaged in an oral exchange in the middle of, on a park bench, in the middle of a park, broad daylight, and you able to like get your, if we're all being adults here, and here I am the one laughing, how you able to like pull your pants up and, because you're sitting on a bench, so, you're out, and, how do you just like put it back into your pants? Like, because I know it's difficult to like put it back, especially when it's erect, if you will. I'm trying to be as PC as possible in the event that somebody got kids around. Like, how do you like just shove it back in and then get up and run away? It's not that simple unless you got on jogger pants or basketball shorts. Then it's easy. But if you got on jeans, like I got on jeans now, ain't no way. If I was like, there's no way I would just be able to just easily put it back and move along about my day. That's neither here nor there. Cordell, we don't care to know about how you feel about your past on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We don't care. It's 2023. You ain't coming back to the show. Is Portia married? Portia's not married, but she got that little love muffin, little baby. She ain't thinking about you. And quiet as kept, I think Portia knew. I do. Ain't no way you was toting around Atlanta and didn't know what the streets were saying about your husband. So, that's that. Listen, that's it. It's 7:50. Oh, shit. I am so embarrassed. Listen, don't turn that off yet. If you didn't have a chance, head over to our Instagram at Welcome to the Library Live for all these stories and more and things of that nature. Next week, be prepared for a chance to win Dance Your Dance. Our question will be announced next week, and we're going to get a book away during the show. So, and it'll probably be like the first thing we do on the show. So you might want to be here at 7. So if I'm trying to be on time. But we'll be doing the giveaway promptly at 7. So, well, not promptly at 7, like 7:10, 7:05, somewhere in there. Within the first 10 minutes of the show, we giving the book away. So make sure you got your questions, brush up on your Lorianne Gibson tea, and things of that nature. I love you guys for watching. We will see you guys next Thursday, or we will talk to you tomorrow on Station Head, the Library Live podcast, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Until then, I love you guys for watching. Peace and blessings. It's hot in here. This air or this window is doing nothing for my soul. And what the fuck am I gonna eat for dinner? Oh shit. Can we get production? Like, I just want to know.